Most of you are not failing because you are lucky. You are failing because you are still too comfortable. You are not tired enough yet. You have not had that moment where you feel your own life slipping and you finally say, nah, not like this. And look, I get it. Comfort is sneaky. It puts a blanket on your face and whispers, tomorrow, and you believe it like a clown. Yeah, I said clown because I'll start Monday as clown talk. I'll do it when I feel motivated is clown talk. I don't have time is clown talk. And the worst one, I'm just not like those disciplined people. That one is not even sad. It's embarrassing because you are not a tree. You can move. You can change. You can choose. Let me ask you something. Are you actually building a life, or are you just watching other people live theirs? Be honest. How many hours did you give your dreams this week? And how many hours did you give your screen? How many times did you say, want more, then did nothing different? Yeah, that's what I thought. Here's the problem. You collect information like it's Pokemon cards. You watch videos, you take notes, you save posts, you listen to podcasts on the way to work, and then you do nothing. You know what that makes you? A professional almost. And almost is a nice word for loser, because almost still loses. The real question is not, are you consistent? The real question is, do you implement? Do you execute? Do you take what you know and put it into action? Because you can be consistent at the wrong thing. You can be consistently lazy, consistently late, consistently angry, consistently jealous, consistently scrolling, consistently making excuses. You can be consistent at being the wrong version of you. So let's get specific. What do you say you want? Do you want a stronger body, more money, a better relationship, peace in your mind, respect, freedom, a life where you don't hate Monday morning, a life where you don't look in the mirror and feel disappointed? Okay, cool. Now tell me this, what do you do every day that proves it? Because your habits are a receipt. Your habits show what you really believe. Your habits are the honest version of you, not your words, not your plans, not your vision board, your habits. And I'm not here to pet your head and say, it's okay. I'm here to wake you up because you don't need more comfort. You need a bigger standard. Some of you keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, yeah, because you are too vague with your future. You have this foggy dream. You want to be successful. Okay, successful how? By when? Doing what? With who? Where do you want to live? What does a normal day look like? What time do you wake up? What time do you sleep? What do you eat? What do you train? What do you learn? What do you produce? If you cannot answer those things, you are not lost. You are undisciplined. And being lost is easy to fix. You choose a direction, then you walk. Being undisciplined is harder because it means you have to stop negotiating with your weak side. Yeah, your weak side. The little voice that always wants comfort. The voice that says, just one more episode, just one more snack, just one more scroll, just 5 more minutes. That voice is not you. That voice is the enemy living in your head rent-free. So here's what I want you to do right now, not later, right now. Pick one thing you are going to execute today, even if you don't feel like it. One thing, not 10, not 50, one. Because winners build momentum, losers build excuses, and don't tell me you need motivation. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is a fire. Motivation is a mood. Discipline is a decision. Motivation shows up sometimes. Discipline shows up every day. Let me make it real. You can wake up at 4 a.m. and still waste your life. You can go to the gym and sit on your phone. You can buy books and never read them. You can write goals and never move. So it's not about pretending to be boozy. It's about being effective. It's about execution. And I know some of you are thinking, but I'm depressed, but I'm anxious, but I'm stressed. Listen, I'm not mocking your pain. Pain is real. Life hits hard. You lose people. You get betrayed. You get underpaid. You get overlooked. You get tired. You get knocked flat on your back. But here is the part nobody tells you. You cannot heal in the same habits that broke you. You cannot think your way out of a prison you keep feeding every day. You climb out with action, even small action. You crawl out if you have to. You claw out if you have to. But you do not stay there. So today you come out. Today you stop saying, this is just who I am. No, this is just what you've practiced. And practice can change. You want confidence. Confidence is earned. You earn it by keeping promises to yourself. You want self-respect. You earn it by doing what you said you would do. You want peace. You earn it by cleaning your life up little by little, like a man or woman with standards. And please stop waiting for a perfect day. Perfect days do not exist. You will never feel ready. Ready is a lie people tell themselves so they can stay safe. Safety is the drug. It feels nice. keeps you warm. It also keeps you small. And let's talk about identity, because this is the part that changes everything. If you don't know who you are, you will copy everybody. You will live through other people. You will be a follower. You will wear masks. One mask at work, one mask at home, one mask with friends. Then you go to bed and you feel empty because you don't even know which version is real. So who are you? Not your job title, not your past mistakes, not your trauma story. Who are you when nobody is clapping? Who are you in the dark room when no one can see you, when no one is praising you? That is your real character. And character is what makes you win in public. I'm going to give you a simple rule. If you want a better life, your private life has to match your public goals. You can't talk big and live small. You can't say, I want greatness, and then spend your nights doing nothing. You can't say, I want freedom, and keep feeding addictions. And yes, scrolling is an addiction. Don't act shocked. But it's just my phone. Yeah, and it owns you. It steals your focus. It steals your time. It steals your mood. Then you wonder why your brain feels messy. Genius. So let's do an appraisal. Look at everything in your life and ask, are you worth my time? Every habit, every person, every app, every group chat, every pointless argument. Are you worth my time? If the answer is no, unplug. Because you only have so much mental space. You only have so much energy. If your mind is full of noise, you won't build anything real. Now I want to talk to the person who keeps quitting. You start, you stop, you get excited, then you disappear. You do a good week, then you crash, and then you say, see, I always fail. No, you don't always fail. You always quit. There's a difference. You know what separates winners from people who talk? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not some magic. It's refusing to quit. It's doing it again and again and again. So type or again in the comments if you are willing to try again. But listen closely, not I'll try. Don't give me that week. I'll try. Well, try is what people say when they plan to fail. You say, well, I will show up. I will do the work. I will train. I will study. I will build. I will fix what I broke. I will keep going. Because trying again is cool, but winning again is the goal. And winning becomes a habit when you stop being a person who quits. Let me roast the time excuse real quick because I'm tired of it. I don't have time. Okay? Sure, you don't have time. But somehow you have time for 3 hours of scrolling, 2 hours of Netflix, and 40 minutes of complaining. Wow. Modern science. Time appears when you want to waste it. You have time. You just don't have priorities. And I'm not even saying you need to grind 24/7 like a robot. No. I'm saying you need to be honest. You need 1 hour a day for your future. 1 hour. That is not extreme. That is not insane. That is basic. If you can't give 1 hour a day to the life you say you want, then you don't want it. You just like the fantasy of it. And listen, you don't need to feel big to start. You start small. You start with a decision, then a choice, then an action, then a habit, then a new identity, because life is choices. Every day you wake up, you choose, you hit snooze and stay safe. Or you get up and face the world. You scroll and numb your brain. Or you build habits that make you proud. And yes, you get to choose your future. You are not sentenced to it. You are not stuck. You are not trapped. You are just repeating the same choices. Change the choices. Change the life. So here's a simple challenge. Today, choose like your future self is watching. Choose like your kid is watching. Choose like someone you love is depending on you to win. Because somebody is depending on you. Maybe it's your mom. Maybe it's your dad. Maybe it's your partner. Maybe it's your future family. Maybe it's the younger version of you who still believed. Do you know how crazy it is to waste your life when you have people who would be proud of you if you just tried for real? And don't confuse trying with talking. Talking is free. Action costs something. Action costs comfort. Action costs ego. Action costs excuses. Action costs the old version of you. And that old version of you is going to fight back. It will say, this is too hard. This is boring. This is not working. Nobody cares. Good, let it talk. You don't have to listen. Anything worthwhile is uphill. Anything worthwhile will test you. It will rewire you. It will force you to become someone new. That's why most people don't do it. They want a reward without a transformation. They want a body without training, money without skill, respect without discipline, peace without responsibility. That's not how it works. Reality doesn't care about your wishes. Reality responds to your actions. So stop being soft with yourself. Stop making deals with your weak side. Stop negotiating yourself out of your destiny. Yeah, destiny you have won, and you feel it. You feel it when you're alone at night and you realize you could be more. You feel it when you watch someone else win And it hurts a little because you know you are capable too. You feel it when you think, I'm wasting time. That feeling is not there to shame you. It's there to call you. And now I'm going to give you a simple method. 3 rules. Rule 1, show up every day, not when you feel like it. Every day. Rule 2, when you show up, be all in. Don't show up like a zombie. Be present. Rule 3, be curious. Ask questions. Learn, don't pretend you know everything. That's it. Those 3 rules can change your whole life. And don't overthink it. If your goal is fitness, your show up is training in food. If your goal is money, your show up is learning a skill, making offers, building something, improving your work. If your goal is peace, your show up is sleep, routine, prayer if you do that, therapy if you need it, journaling, walks, less noise. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a real one, and real plans are simple. Now let's talk about suffering, because people hate this word. But suffering is part of growth. You can suffer now with purpose, or you can suffer later with regret. Pick one. You think successful people don't suffer? They do. They just suffer for something. They suffer in private. They train in the dark. They practice when nobody is watching. They sacrifice comfort so they can buy freedom. And when you see them win, lazy people call it luck. Must be nice. He had help. She's just gifted. Yeah, okay, buddy. Keep telling yourself fairy tales while they work. Instead of hating, learn. Instead of judging, copy the work ethic. Be grateful that you got to see proof that it's possible. Because the secret of change is not fighting the old, it's building the new. Build the new you brick by brick, habit by habit, and I want you to say goodbye to some things today. Yeah, say goodbye, because you can't carry everything into your next level. Say goodbye to complaining. Say goodbye to comparing. Say goodbye to pride. Say goodbye to, I'll start Monday. Say goodbye to negotiating your purpose away. Say goodbye to blaming everybody, and if you need accountability, go get it. Stop acting like you can do everything alone. You need people who tell you the truth. You need friends who are not scared to call you out when you drift. You need community. You need mentorship, not yes men, not people who clap for your excuses. People who push you because you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your standards. So raise your standards and let me speak to the person who feels like they are behind. You think you wasted years. You think it's too late. Listen, regret is heavy, but it can become fuel. You can either let the past crush you, or you can let it teach you. You can be the villain in your own story, or you can become the hero. The narrative can change, the story can clear up, but only if you stop quitting early. Most people quit right before this, right before the win, right before the breakthrough. They take the exit too quickly. They were on the freeway to freedom, and they left because it got uncomfortable. Don't be that person. Stay the course. Type, I'm listening, in the comments if you are done with excuses and ready to stay the course. Yeah, type it, because what you write is a declaration. Now, quick reality check. Discipline does not mean you never rest. It means you rest on purpose. It means you recover so you can perform. It means you stop living like a reaction machine. Your life is not supposed to be random. You are not supposed to wake up and just see what happens. That's how losers love. They let life push them. Winners design. So design your day. Wake up. Water. Move your body. Clean your space. Handle one hard task first. Then the rest gets easier. And if you mess up, good. Welcome to being human. You don't quit because you slipped. You don't quit because you missed a day. You don't quit because you got tired. You adjust. You learn. You do it again. Because every time you come back, you build mental muscle. You build endurance. You build faith in yourself. And faith is not just a word you say. Faith is action when you can't see the full result yet. Faith is showing up while the outcome is still hidden. So here's my final push for you. Today is not a normal day. Today is a line in the sand. Today you stop being vague. Today you pick your identity. Today you choose your mission. Today you decide that the old version of you is finished. And if you need a simple sentence to carry, here it is. I do what is required, not what I feel. Say it. I do what is required, not what I feel. And when you wake up tomorrow, you say it again, then you execute and you do it quietly. You don't announce every move. You don't beg for likes. You don't look for applause. You build in the dark. Then one day, people will see the results and act surprised. Let them. You will know the truth. You earned it now. If you want this to be real, don't just feel it, prove it. Right after this video ends, do one action. 1. Send the email. Do the workout. Write the plan. Clean the room. Delete the app. Start the skill. Make the call. Apologize. Forgive. Build. Create. Believe. Try again. And come back here and comment the one thing you did. One sentence. Keep it simple, because you are not here to be entertained. You are here to become dangerous in a good way. Disciplined, focused, calm, unstoppable. Type implementation if you are that person. And if you are not that person yet, good. Start now again.